The Minister of Aviation, Sirika, has revealed that the administration of President Muhammadu Buhari has so far released the sum of 5 billion naira out of 22 billion naira initially approved by the Federal Executive Council to stakeholders in the aviation sector. The funds, which has since been shared by stakeholders in the sector cutting across all the various service providers, is part of a special bailout fund owing to the COVID-19 pandemic. Sirika explained that government came to the decision to bail out the sector when it was discovered that the sector was near collapse, as it was one of the worst hit during the pandemic.
We became worst hit. So in the nature of President Buhari, he constituted a committee for this economic sustainability committee to see how can the economy be sustained in the pandemic and post-pandemic, within the pandemic and post-pandemic, to see how we would do. In that document, we made presentation and representation. What we asked for, of course, we couldn't get because we are civil aviation, and there's so little. And there are other sectors like health, which you agree with me should make more. We presented and was approved was 22 billion as palliatives to be given, subject to availability of the funds and other factors, and is domiciled in Ministry for Finance, Budget and National Planning. So they released the first tranche of 5 billion naira, and in that 5 billion naira, the ministry didn't spend the 5 billion naira, neither did the parastatals. The parastatals ought to have a chunk of it because they suffered also most. But we are magnanimous enough to allow people doing business in civil aviation to take the money.
The minister also gave clues that a national carrier for Nigeria may come on stream by 2022.
Just trust me, fellow Nigerians, that we will be able to deliver a very robust carrier that will be for the size of our economy. And we're on course. We have gone past almost the project development phase, which we did, completed with development of OBC, which is the outline business case. And we got a compliance certificate from the ICRC, which is the regulator of all of this. And then we went to FEC, which is the Federal Executive Council with our OBC. And FEC told us to go back and rework the OBC and bring it back. It's our intention that we'll take the OBC back to FEC, perhaps next Wednesday, or the Wednesday after next. And if it's approved, then of course we will just go to market. And there's huge interest in this because they understand what the Nigerian market is doing.
He said contrary to insinuations that the project has been abandoned, the government only took steps to review the takeoff plans in order not to repeat same mistakes by the defunct Nigerian Airways. From the Presidential Villa, Abuja, Folorunso Adegoke, Core TV News.